Okay, let's talk about sharps and flats. So on the piano, every note that you play has a neighbor, right? So a neighbor up and a neighbor down. So for example, if you're playing C, the nearest neighbor up for C is this, and the nearest neighbor down C is B. So whenever you play the neighbor up from C, it becomes sharp, and whenever you play the neighbor down, it becomes flat. And that is true for all keys. So let's say you start with G, the nearest neighbor up is G sharp, and the nearest neighbor down is F sharp or G flat, right? Now you can also call it F sharp because that, again, the same note is one half step up from F. So the same note could be called F sharp when you're looking at it from the side of F or the key of F, and the same note could be called G flat when you're looking from the side of G. So what did we learn about? We learned that every note has a neighbor. The nearest neighbor up is called the sharp of the same key, and the nearest neighbor down or below it is called flat. So same thing is valid even for the black keys. So if you take a black key, like D sharp, this is a D sharp or an E flat. Now when you play the nearest neighbor up, it becomes D double sharp, which is nothing but E. And then when you play the nearest neighbor down, it becomes D or E double flat.